Hello students, this lecture is about collection, transport and processing of urine as a clinical specimen with special reference to the urinary tract infections. Urine is a clinical specimen for treatment and diagnosis of number of diseases including kidney disorders, liver problems, diabetes and infections. It is also used to screen people for illicit drug use and for testing of pregnancy in women. Urinary tract infection is shown here. It can be in any site in urinary tract ranging from kidney, bladder, ureters and urethra. Special considerations before collecting a urine sample. It should be collected before the start of the antibiotic therapy. The collections should be so as to avoid the contamination of the sample from normal microbiota. Proper guidelines should be followed for collection and transport. Sterile container and aseptic technique should be used. After collection, the specimen container should be duly labeled. A laboratory can reject the specimen on the basis of different criteria. If the specimen is received in the leaking or broken container, it is in the insufficient amount, it is improperly labeled, there is a delay between collection and transport, the improper transport medium is used, or the temperature for transportation is not proper. There are different methods for collection of urine specimens depending upon the condition for which diagnosis has to be done and upon the ease of collection. Randomly collected specimen can be used for testing of the pregnancy or for biochemical test. First morning specimen is useful in detection of pregnancy and urinary tract infections. Midstream clean catch specimen is used for diagnosis of UTIs. Timed collection specimen, usually when the antibiotic has been started, then the specimen is taken just before a dose of antibiotic. Collection from the catheter, for example, the Foley catheter is shown here. Suprapubic aspiration when the patient is bedridden. By the bladder stimulation technique in the infants who are not toilet trained below 2 years of the age. For the diagnosis of UTI, the midstream clean catch technique is used. The genitals are cleaned with the mild soap and water solution. The patient is instructed to pass the urine in a sterile container. The first portion is not collected. The middle portion is collected because the first portion flushes out the normal microflora which may enter into the specimen. Hence the specimen is called the midstream urine sample. The transportation has to be done promptly. The urine can be cultured within 2 hours and it can be refrigerated for 24 hours also. When there is a delay in the transport, then the boric acid as a preservative can be added, which can be 0.1 gram per 10 ml of the urine sample. There are different approaches for the diagnosis of UTI. The first one is the physical or macroscopic examination. Next is microscopic examination. Thirdly, biochemical test. And the last one is the gold test, culture and sensitivity. This shows a summary of the different methods which can be used for the diagnosis of UTI when specimen is the urine specimen. We are going to study these one by one. The first one is physical examination. Here the gross appearance of the urine is seen. We look for the color, the smell and for cloudiness in the urine. The cloudy urine usually indicates the infection due to bacteria. There can be tinge of blood in the urine also. It can be the brown or orange or greenish brown in colors. These indicates different conditions. The second approach is the microscopic examination. The urine is centrifuged. Then the sediment is used to prepare a wet mount. In the wet mount, the white blood cells are looked for, which are the pus cells. They are indicative of the UTI if in per high power field more than 5 cells are seen. Then there can be the presence of the bacteria and yeast in the gram-stained smear. This also indicates the infection. It is a simple and a rapid method for the diagnosis of the UTI. The third approach is the biochemical test, which are also rapid and they are usually kit based. They are carried out in the dipstick manner, in which the test can be carried itself in the container of the urine. It is based upon detection of the protein, where sulfosalicylic acid reagent or a protein reagent strip is used. The nitrites in urine can be detected by grease test or a nitrite reagent strip test. Leukocyte esterase enzyme can be detected using the substrate, and it is specific for the presence of the Peymanels, which can be live or lysed due to the infection. The fourth method, which is the gold test for the diagnosis of UTI, is the urine culture and sensitivity. This is based upon the concept of the significant bacteriuria, which means the presence of equal or more than 10 raised to power 5 bacteria per ml of the urine sample. It is carried by the calibrated loop method or by using a filter paper disc. The medium used is the blood agar or the CLET medium, which stands for cysteine lactate electrolyte deficient medium, can be used. This medium supports the growth of all gram positive, gram negative as well as the yeast. The chromogenic media can be used. The antibiotic sensitivity is carried out simultaneously in order to know about the sensitivity for the antibiotic, which can help in the treatment of the patient also. For this, the multiple antibiotic discs are used. This shows the calibrated loop method. Using a calibrated loop, which carries out either 10 or 1 microliter of the urine, a streak is made in the center of the medium. Then the other streaks horizontal to these main streaks, they are made so as to make the complete medium inoculated. The inoculum spreads evenly throughout the medium. After the incubation, these kinds of results are seen. This indicates the significant bacteriuria. The chromogenic medium, they can be used, which will help in the identification of the specific uropathogen. The filter paper disc method can be used for proper quantitation of the bacteria present in the urine sample. The colonies which appear on the medium can be counted and converted into the CFU per ml. If it indicates the more than 10 to power 5 bacteria, then this is positive for infection. All of these plates are also shown for the significant bacteriuria. Hence, if the diagnosis of the urinary tract infections, they are carried out using the proper method of collection, transport and processing, this will help the physician in the proper management and treatment of the UTI, and will also help the patient in the spontaneous recovery. Thanks a lot.